Hi, my name is Shadow and I'm going to show you my Brigandine today. A Brigandine is a kind of plate armor. Usually people who see this kind of armor and don't know about Brigandines would call it some studded leather armor. Although there hasn't been leather armor that's been studded in the past, you can always see it in video games and movies, just like Robin Hood's Prince of Thieves. In contrast to studded leather armor, Brigandines did in fact exist and were a good compromise between high costs of a solid breastplate and the protection from cuts and piercing damage from spears and swords. As you can see, a Brigandine is made of small metal plates riveted from the inside to the fabric. They overlap when properly made and function like plate armor. Blunt force is more distributed over bigger areas, and even if blades cut through the fabric, the inner plates will stop them. So, what are the pros and cons of a Brigandine like this? The first pro is the price. Since a Brigandine is cheaper to make than a solid breastplate, because you only have to forge little plates and rivet them together on a piece of fabric, instead of hammering down a solid steel package anatomically to a body. However, one con of the Brigandine is the sturdiness. Because a Brigandine is more likely to break than a sturdy breastplate a wealthy knight would have worn. You can still cut the fabric on the outside, or the plates can be torn from the fabric after some heavy abuse, like with a mord axe. And still, you will feel blunt force in the Brigandine more than while wearing a breastplate. With this con comes another pro on the other hand. You can repair a Brigandine more easier than a solid breastplate. Since you don't have to forge a whole new torso armor, you just have to forge little metal plates and change them up with the broken ones or bent ones in your Brigandine. You can also recycle all those plates and rivet them on another new fabric when the top fabric is worn down. Another pro of this armor is you can take it on by yourself without the need of somebody. Many of them can be opened from the front, and the armor is flexible enough to take it on for yourself. And it's not hindering you that much than a solid breastplate would do when you have to move. Another con of this armor is it's getting hot inside. That's a trait the Brigandine has in common with the solid plate armor. But you can still open it in the front when you have to cool down for a while. But then again, it's not that much more breathable, if you know what I mean. You can still soak your gambeson in water, so you get a nice cooling effect when you're wearing it underneath your armor. I hope you liked my brief introduction of Brigandines, and if you're interested in other topics I can cover off, just let me know in the comments below, please. So, till next time, have a good day!